Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D, and I'm doing my horoscopes a bit differently for this month. So I'm going to do the horoscopes for the water signs, and then I'll do my horoscopes will be normal format for next month. I just had a lot on, and this is the quickest way that I can think of in getting out some sort of horoscopes in time for what I've just had a really busy week, and I lost after Brisbane. I kind of lost all my voice. So it's kind of better now-ish. And so this is the quickest way that I can get some sort of horoscopes out. So this will be one for my water signs. So you're looking at Cancerians, Scorpios, and Pisces. So we'll do Cancerians first. So let's see what's happening for Cancerians for May. Let's have a look here. So I do feel like, so I'm going to do 4 cards out for your finances and work, 4 cards for relationships, and then 4 cards for the overall month to see what's coming on up for you. Okay, so I'm getting it. I feel like for this month it is going to be progression. I'm hearing like progression, moving forward. You're not going backwards. You're just moving completely forward. You're thinking of new ways of doing things. You're trying to think outside the box. I also feel like there's a connection to nature coming in for this month for you as well. And it's time to, I feel like, progress. When I look at your cards for the finances and for work, there's no smoking signs. I don't know if you're a smoker or not, but when I see that sign, it's usually telling me to say it's a sign to stop smoking. But I feel like it's eating a lot of your finances, a lot of money. I also feel like that you're there's a lot of compassion that you have for your work, and I do feel like the finances, or you could some sort of paid promotion or starting a new job could be coming up on the cards for this month. A job where you've got to be more creative, coming up with different ideas. I do feel like it's kind of you're trying to like self-indulge a little bit, have a lot of playful. There could be love coming up in the cards in terms of to do with your work, meeting a new partner, or could be just indulging in doing things you haven't done before, like even with money, like going and doing a new experience or having a nice dinner, something, going out, having fun. I do feel like it is time to really concentrate on your career and to see where you're heading. So I do like money will be coming in, and I do feel like you're really enjoying your job. But at the same time, I do get 2 cards here that I always associate with anxiety and nervousness. So I do feel like that's also coming in here. So it could be that you're starting a new job. I find new jobs that are very anxious and anxiety. But at the same time, I get like love. So I get like you're doing something that you really enjoy doing, something that you really love doing. I feel like what's coming up is like maybe some sort of promotion or starting something new, and that's where the nervous coming in and the anxiety coming in. But you're going to like what you do. Like you're really settling down. It's something that's unique to you. It's going to be different. You haven't done it before. So I feel like that's coming up for you. When I look at relationships, it could be time. I just kind of feel like your world's going to be turned upside down, and I do feel like it could be that a time for a certain relationship could be ending for you. There's also a bit about self-reflection, gratitude, or being with wanting to be with someone that's going to be very grateful to have you in their life, who's going to be peace. But there's forgiveness also is a key for you for this month with relationships. But it's about, even when one's ending, that is still about moving forward and not being stuck with someone who maybe doesn't treat you correctly. Or you could be getting a shock where they end it and that's what turns your world upside down. But it's still the time for you to move forward and to progress with that. Overall, I do feel like it is a month of, there's a little bit of emotion there, but it's about using that intuition that you guys have. There is a situation, I do feel like I'm at work with this, where you're maybe not seeing quickly or seeing all the details coming out first. It's a bit blurry there. But it's like You're sort of being a bit daydreamy as well, as you know, dreaming about your future and how you want your future to look and how it's going to turn out for you. But I also feel like there's just a big thing about grateful for what you have achieved and where you have come so far, coming up for you, the Cancerians. So yeah, so I will leave it there for you guys, and then I'll move on to the next, to Scorpios. Okay, so now I'm going to do Scorpios. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got for Scorpios coming up for this month. Okay. Scorpio, it's like you're playing a game of chess. So it's kind of like you're trying to manipulate someone to do something what you want them to do, or to go your way. But it's like you're playing this big chess game. And I want to say just be careful, because I feel like you're playing a dangerous game in whatever you're doing or planning. I also feel like you're being a bit upset as well. With a certain situation that's coming up for you. Let's have a look here. So we got here. Look, I feel like things at work this month for you guys, it is going to get a bit crazy. It is getting a bit, kind of also a bit overrated at work where you are. You really are trying to build this success, but you need other people to help you. I don't feel like what you're trying to do you can do alone. I do feel like it's going to have to be a team effort. I do see you advancing at work. I do see you being rewarded. I do see money there for you. But I also want to say just be careful of what's trying to happen, because I feel like that there's a lot going on there. There's some people who are not great. It's going to be, but you'll be rewarded. So you are going to be, I do feel like there's kind of this reward here for you to do with your finances and work. But it's just these two cards that I'm not liking that are coming out, which are a bit not great. So I just feel like there's a lot going on here for you at work. When I look at your relationships and love, there is celebration here that I'm seeing. There could be also a new baby or baby news coming up on the way for you for this month. I also feel like you find your match. I kind of feel like you are finding your match coming up to here, but I do get a lot about celebration. But also you might get news. Some sort of news could be coming up, but you might not be able to make. Could be news on an event that maybe you're going to find it really hard or challenging to make, or maybe someone may try and stop you from going to some sort of event could be coming up for you for this month. But it is going to be like you're trying to race there. You might get a little bit obsessive too about it, I feel like, too, because I feel like it is going to be quite a good thing you don't want to miss out on that's coming up. I also feel with the overall month, it is going to be kind of like a groovy, like moving and shaking, like things are going to come up this month. It's not a month where you're going to be doing nothing or they're slow moving. I feel like it's going to be quite a turbulent month, like instability that's coming up. There's a lot of things about celebration, but it's also facing your fears too that's coming up, and you're trying to block people, or it has like this big chess game that you're trying to do, and I want to say just be careful at the game that you're playing with that. And it's like you're feeling very certain about yourself and what you can accomplish and what you're trying to move and progress in this month. But I do feel like there is an aspect of partying or like moving and shaking, like things coming up around you there, Scorpios. And I just feel like it's not without reward this month for you. Okay? So I'll leave it there for you, and then I'll move on to Pisces, and then we'll do a bit of a channel for you. So, Hi, so now we can do Pisceans for your horoscope for coming up here. Okay, let's have a look. Just feel like I'm very dreamlike, very dreamy, dreamy energy that's coming up for you guys. Like trying to stay awake. Like you're very tired with things that are coming up for you, Pisceans. I feel like you've been overworked. I feel like you're feeling rather down, rather tired, trying to get ahead or getting trying to get out of control on things. I also feel like you guys are very intuitive, but you're not getting the messages that you need to get, that spirit or your guides are trying to receive, put down to you. I don't feel like you're actually understanding them or getting them. I feel like this month is for you to really, I kind of feel like you need to go to some sort of retreat, somewhere where you're going to like be able to connect to nature, connect to your guides, really get back down to like Mother Earth with you for this month. Let's have a look here with your work, your finances. I kind of feel like there's inspiration here, so I feel like that there's about, you're being inspired to do something new. I kind of feel like you're trying to either transform yourself, trying to start a new business or going to partnership with someone, but you're sort of worried how the outcome's going to come out. I feel like you need to go in this with like a level head. I feel like you can't be too delusional or go too much in the daydream about this, but I do feel like that there is some really positive things coming out here for you guys to do with your work and your finances. I feel like you might feel like you are starting to come on track with finances too. Things are starting to open up for you and blossom. As I said, I think like there's change coming around you, but I feel like don't try and do too much. And like I said, I feel like you need to get back to Mother Earth or going into some sort of nature, regenerate. Good for you for this month too. They're Pisceans. But I feel like you're saying some sort of like business adventure could be possibly on the cards up for you. When we're looking at love and relationships, you're seeking for peace, but you're seeking for that new romance. And that could be someone that you're trying to look for that has money as well. But there is like celebrations here. I feel like it's going to be more about groups of people coming around you this month than it is for like finding the love that you're wanting. I do feel like you've got to use your intuition. You're not listening to all your guides or the messages you're getting. I feel like you're not listening properly. You're being caught up in your own little daydreamy world that you're in. And it's like there's no point crying over spilt milk a little bit too. But your intuition is going to be big for you for this month, even with relationships and love. But it's more about social circles and being with like-minded people, seeking for peace, seeking for also justice as well. But like-minded people, and you're searching for that, even that could be that relationship with spirit too, that with that high connection that's going on, that you're wanting or needing. And the overall feeling of this month, it's like you got to believe in magic. There is some form of healing aspect coming on, but it's like magical and it's going to happen. So I feel like it's all about spiritual for you for this month. You're trying to not going too much like a delusional, like trying to sort of get in reality, and which can be hard for a Piscean, but it's also navigating on the path, looking for leadership, looking for someone that's going to help you and lead you to where you're going to go as well. But I do feel like it's a big thing about nature this month for you, reconnecting to source, reconnecting to nature, going within and regenerate, and really try not to overload too much of what you're trying to do coming in, but being spiritually connected for you guys. I'm going to try and do a channel for all water signs. So let me just see if I can get a collective channel for water signs here. Water signs, you are all here and you are all born into Mother Earth and nature. You are all trying to reconnect to to Mother Nature and spirit and the things around you. You're all going on a path of something new arising up for you all. This is your time and your month to shine. You are trying to do too much, some of you, and overloading your work or making an overload on your tasks that you have to do. This will ultimately be a cause of you being so tired and exhausted, needing to rest. You're also trying to look for signs to what's coming to your future. Some of you are overlooking it, overthinking it, and others are not even paying attention at all. Be wise this month with water signs. Try to do your best, be the best that you can possibly be, and go forth without regret. Live your life of fun and do fun things, things that you enjoy, to move forward for this month. Okay, so I will leave it there. So thank you for your likes, sharing, comments, and I will see you for my next video. As I said, the horoscopes will be back to normal for next month. I just had a lot on. This was the quickest way I thought of being able to get some sort of horoscopes out there to you guys. And I'll keep on doing my weekly videos too. So, so I just had a lot on. The travel that I did from Brisbane, it's actually like 11 hours drive that I did as well. I had a lot of other events on that I had throughout the week too. Yeah, and as I said, I lost my voice, but it's kind of back now. And I will see you for my next video though. So bye for now.